After 18 years, the Pros Closet is closing its doors for good. Today, we're going to deep dive into the financials, the people involved, and the mistakes they made that led to all of this happening. We're also going to talk about this last quarter of 2024 and why it could be a really rough ride for the entire bike industry. Welcome to Evo One. My name is Zach. Let's get into it. Founded in 2006 out of the back of a Volkswagen bus, the Pros Closet quickly found success in the bike industry. They graduated to a 137,000 square foot facility in Louisville, Colorado, and they found themselves with $88.1 million worth of investor funding. Sounds like the dream. But just like most businesses who found that success during the COVID bike boom of 2019, it didn't really last long. On September 26th, they officially called it quits. This follows 2 separate rounds of layoffs, and as of filming this video, they're running a 75% going out of business sale across their entire website. Pretty crazy. I actually pulled that. This is going to send absolute shockwaves throughout the entire bike industry. We're about to see all of these employees who are displaced from the Pros Closet out seeking work in a highly specialized field that isn't hiring. No bike shops are really hiring right now. No bike brands are hiring. People in the aftermarket and support space, or even CPG, they're not hiring. So all of these people who have spent a career working on bikes, being passionate about cycling, they're going to be out looking for work. So if you could do me a quick favor, and 1, pray for those people because they need it right now. And 2, comment down below if you know of somebody in the cycling space who's hiring. Hopefully one of these employees sees it and they can hopefully find work in our industry. We've got to take care of our own. So why did they fail? The reason I think they failed is because they got way too in over their head. Now, I went and bounced a lot of the financials that I could find online across a few investor friends of mine, across people who have been in the startup space, bought, sold, acquired businesses, done all that good stuff, and they all said the same thing. They bit off way more than they could chew. There was no reason for them to go out and buy that 137,000 square foot building, build it out, do all the social media marketing. Do we not remember the 12 to 18 months when all the influencers were cramming the Pros Closet down your throat consistently on every single video with their affiliate links? That's very expensive. And even back to that building, I can only imagine just the electricity cost to keep the lights on for a week is probably a lot more than most people's mortgages. So when you think about all that, well, yeah, that coupled with a down economy, nobody buying anything, it really starts to paint the picture even just using public data. Now, the interesting thing here is whenever I went to 2 of my investor friends, they actually said, and it's going to sound pretty harsh, most small businesses who succeeded during COVID, whenever they start buying up stuff, buying Porsches, Ferraris, or big buildings, warehouses, which that's their case, not Porsches and Ferraris, that's muck off right now, they're flexing for the gram, and they're not actually banking any money for a rainy day or a down economy. And I think that's exactly what happened, unfortunately. Sounds harsh, but it's true. I've got to level with you here. I knew about this back in February. I have friends across the industry. I've got people who like to feed me lots of tips and inside information. And I have family members at major bike brands that just have a different last name, so nobody's really put it together yet. So I knew about this a long time ago. I just couldn't really come out and say anything because there's investors involved who would then involve lawyers because it could damage things financially. You know what I mean? It just creates a big mess. But on this channel, I don't pull punches. I talk about the bike industry openly, honestly. I say what everybody's thinking. And I also go behind the scenes with my own bike brand, Evo One, and I tell you what it's like. So if that's something you like and you want to be a part of, please consider subscribing to the channel. But as far as this goes, it did allow me time to actually start conducting some research and looking into it further. One big thing I noticed, since I am probably, 20 miles away from their actual location, I saw a lot of Facebook Marketplace ads pop up for park tool stands, bike racks, all sorts of tools. And it was really interesting. In the back of those photos, you could see a completely empty warehouse. And this goes back like 3, 4, 5 months ago. So that's been going on for a while. The other thing I want to point out is they had that change in management. So their new CEO, who's been there, a year maybe? If you look at his background, go to his LinkedIn, he has no bike industry experience. Neither does the person in charge of marketing. A lot of the people who they came in, they changed out this whole upper management team, they were the closeout crew. They have no bike industry experience. That's like bringing in somebody who's never eaten meat in their life to run a burger joint. They're going to slowly close it down. That's exactly what happened here. They brought in this management team to slowly wind things down, close it out, and unfortunately, a lot of people really didn't see that writing on the wall, but whenever you put it in the context of this tip coming in back in February from multiple people, you see stuff being sold off on Marketplace, an empty warehouse, down sales, and a brand new executive team, it starts to really line up. And that's really unfortunate. So where do we go from here? I think we're going to see a lot of industry professionals be displaced from the pros closet over the next few weeks. And like I asked before, if you know of anybody who's hiring, please comment down below and hopefully one of them can see it. And keep those people in your prayers. On the other hand, I do think that the used bike market is going to get pretty weird for quite some time. What this does allow for is an opportunity for local bike shops to start selling used bikes again, because they're not going to have to compete with this company that has $88.1 million in funding, or did have, anymore. So that's a good thing for local bike shops. Now, the other good part about this is we will no longer have to watch cycling YouTubers cram the pros closet down your throat with their affiliate link in every single video, so it'll be nice and quiet for a while and a lot of us can watch videos a little bit more peacefully. And before you go watch that next video here on the channel, I have a parting thought for you because I did allude to more things coming up in the bike industry over the next quarter. Why is it that every single cycling YouTuber all of a sudden is building their dream trek all within the last couple weeks? Pretty weird. Make sure you're subscribed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the comments section.